Hello and welcome to episode number 36 of the Ask the Doc Life Lessons You Should Have Been Taught in School podcast. Hi, I'm Dr. TonyVercillo. I'm your host today. Today we're going to dive into the topic that is crucial in every area of life, listening skills, the art of listening. Listening is often overlooked as something that just happens, but in reality, it's a skill, a very, very powerful one. Whether you're in a workplace, you're home with loved ones, or you're just having a casual conversation with friends, how well you listen can dramatically affect the quality of your interactions. And remember, 85% of your success in life will come from your ability to interact with people and build rapport. Today, we're going to break down what listening is all about, why it's important, and the practical techniques you can start using right away to improve your listening skills. Let's start by defining what we mean by listening skills. At its core, listening is more than just hearing the words. It's an active process that involves paying attention, processing what's being said, and understanding the message that is being conveyed. Good listening means not only understanding the content, but also grasping the emotional and even nonverbal cues being thrown your way. Listening is dynamic. It's a combination of hearing, interpreting, and responding in a thoughtful way. So when we talk about listening skills, we mean the set of techniques and habits that help you effectively absorb and engage with information from others. Why is listening important? Listening is the foundation for strong communication. I can't stand when I'm in my office and I have a staff meeting and people are talking over each other. In fact, for about a 6-month period of time, I used a talking stick. And that talking stick was handed to the person who was allowed to speak next because I couldn't stand the fact that everybody was talking at the same time. So if I had the talking stick, nobody interrupted me. The next person had it, that person had the chair, they had the moment, and nobody else was to interrupt. Works, believe it or not. When you truly listen, you make the speaker feel valued. You're more likely to build trust and rapport. In professional settings, strong listening skills can help you solve problems faster, avoid misunderstandings, and improve teamwork. In personal relationships, being a good listener makes your connections deeper and more meaningful. Studies often show that we remember only 25 to maybe 45 or 50% of what we hear in conversations, so improving your listening skills can lead to better retention of information and fewer errors in communication. Think of all the misunderstandings that could be avoided by just listening more attentively. Okay, let's now talk about the techniques you could use to enhance your listening skills. Number 1, give your full attention. One of the biggest barriers to effective listening is distractions. To truly listen, you need to be fully present in the moment. What does that mean? It means putting down your phone, avoiding multitasking, and making really good eye contact with the speaker. By showing you're engaged, you make the speaker feel heard and valued. Number 2, avoid interrupting. It's easy to fall into the habit of interrupting someone or finishing their sentences, especially when we're angry. But when you interrupt, you're not really listening, are you? You're waiting for your turn to talk, and that's what you're thinking about, rather than absorbing the information. Instead, let the speaker finish their thoughts, even pause for a few seconds, using a purposeful pause before you respond. A purposeful pause means you let the speaker talk, then you pause for 2 to 3 seconds before you respond. Don't be in such a rush to answer the question. 3, ask clarifying questions. If something isn't clear, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. Questions like, can you elaborate on that? Or what did you mean by this? Help you better understand and also signals to the speaker that you're engaged. 4, reflect and paraphrase. A powerful technique is to reflect back on what you've heard. For example, saying things like, so what I think I heard, or it sounds like you're feeling this way, shows that you're paying attention and helps clear up any potential misinterpretations. 5, focus on body language. Remember, communication is not just about words. 55% of what you say is what you don't say. Nonverbal cues like facial expressions, your tone of voice, your posture, your gestures provide context for what's being said. Make sure you're listening to those nonverbal cues from others and watch your own nonverbal cues. When you pick up on those cues, you can respond more empathetically. Number 6, practice empathy. Listening is about understanding, not just hearing. Put yourself in the speaker's shoes and try to understand the things from their perspective. Empathy enhances your ability to respond appropriately and strengthens relationships. Okay, now let's talk about some of the resources you could use to improve your listening skills. Okay, there are books. Check out the book, The Lost Art of Listening by Michael Nichols. It's a great resource on understanding and improving your listening techniques. Podcasts like this one, Ask the Doc, or some other podcasts like the Communication Guys podcast, where experts break down communication strategies. 3 online courses. The websites like Coursera and others offer courses on communication and listening that are perfect if you're looking for a more structured environment. And 4, mindfulness apps like Headspace or Calm can help you practice mindfulness, which is crucial for being present in conversations and listening attentively. And that's it for today's episode. I hope these tips inspire you to become a better listener. Remember, listening is an art and a science. It takes practice, patience, and a lot of attention. But the rewards are immense. Stronger relationships, fewer misunderstandings, and better communication all around. Thank you so much for joining me in the art of listening and communication. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, leave a review, share it with your friends, and share it for someone who you think needs some listening skills. Until next time, keep listening and keep growing. This is Dr. V signing off.